Hello.
Hello.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. For me, was a long day because we have to resolve many problems
Okay, good. But
in
you
my work.
But you
Yeah.
solved them out, right? That's the good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay. Just let me. All right. So then today we're gonna have a little bit of action. Okay, first let me see. Okay. Can you see the video? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't need to listen to it because it's just music, right? But what we need to do is just see the question and find possible verbs to complete those questions, right? For example, this one. Okay, this one.
Have you ever?
Then here, what are the possible verbs that might complete this question?
Gone.
Have you ever gone?
Have you ever?
Gone.
Have you ever gone
What else?
to Machu Picchu?
Have
Have you
you ever
ever gone
visited
to
to
Machu
Machu
Picchu?
Picchu?
Have you ever visited Machu Picchu? Yes. Have you ever gone? Have you ever been? What else?
Have you ever visited?
Have you ever visited? Have you ever, for example, flown, okay, to Machu Picchu? Okay, so these are different verbs to practice the past participle of the verbs and at the same time the structure of the question with the present perfect. Okay, what about this one?
Play.
Have you ever played the guitar?
Play the guitar.
Play.
Have you ever played the guitar?
Have you ever tried to play?
Have you ever tried to play the guitar? What about this one?
Have you ever taken over 100 pictures just in one day?
Okay.
Have you ever seen?
Have you ever taken? Have you ever seen? Okay, over 1,000 pictures.
Have you ever shared about over 100 pictures?
Have you ever shared? Okay. Have you ever now, for example, that we have the let's say, for example, the different social networks that we use. You can say, have you ever posted, okay, over 1,000 pictures just in one day? Okay. Have you ever shared? So these are different verbs that you can use. What about this one?
Have you ever known a famous star?
Have you ever known?
Met.
Met?
Met.
Have you ever met?
Have you ever seen a
Top,
famous?
famous.
Have you ever seen a famous star? Have you
Have
ever?
you ever talked?
Have you ever talked to a famous star? Okay.
Have you ever taken a photo of famous star?
Have you ever taken a photo with a famous star? Okay. Okay, this is what we wish in this moment.
Have you ever tried exercise at the beach?
Have you ever tried to exercise at the beach?
Have you ever gone to exercise at the beach?
Okay, have you ever gone? Yes.
Have you ever done exercise?
Yes, done exercise too. Okay, good. What about this one?
Have you ever driven a bicycle?
Ridden. Okay, ridden.
Driven.
Ridden.
Have you ever
Ridden.
Yes. Have you ever ridden a motorcycle? Remember, driven is a car.
Ridden.
Right?
Okay, ridden.
Yeah, got it. Thanks.
Reading.
You ever rode?
Road ridden.
Road.
Right, road ridden. Okay, have you ever ridden a motorcycle?
What is the correct?
Have you ever ridden?
Ridden.
Have you ever ridden a motorcycle?
Yes. What else? Another one?
Have you ever bought a motorcycle?
Have you ever had a motorcycle? Have you ever
traveled in a motorcycle?
Have you ever traveled on a motorcycle? What else? Only?
Have you ever felt fallen off a motorcycle?
Okay, have you ever fallen from a motorcycle? Yes, that's also a possibility, right? Have you ever fallen from a motorcycle? Okay.
Have you?
That's
ever
a really
drunk?
good question.
Have you ever drank tequila?
Have you ever drank a lot of tequila?
Have you ever drunk?
And hangover the next day?
Yes. Have you ever drunk tequila? Okay.
Tequila?
Not tequila.
This is the pronunciation.
No,
Is tequila?
Tequila, but you know the people in Mexico, in the south of the United States, they say tequila.
Ah.
Killed, like killing. The next day they hung over.
Okay.
Okay, that's to say, have you ever drunk tequila? Okay, good.
Have you ever got drunk with tequila?
Have you ever gotten drunk with tequila? Gotten. Got is okay too, Diego. Okay.
All
so
right.
Got or gotten. Remember, got is British. Gotten is American, right? So you can say, have you ever gotten drunk with tequila? Okay. What else? Have you ever tasted tequila?
Have you ever drunk tequila without salt and lemon?
Okay. Yes, that you can see the picture. Okay. Have you ever tried tequila without salt and lemon?
Have you ever tried tequila in margarita?
Okay.
How do you say margarita?
Margarita, yes, it's a margarita, right? Have you ever, for example, have you ever tried tequila in a beer? Like a submarine?
Oh my God, no, I never tried.
No, it's good, okay? But it's obviously a little bit stronger, right? But
Yeah,
the taste is good. Okay. Okay.
Have you ever driving a car?
Driven a car. Have you ever driven a car? Have you ever had a
Have you ever crashed a car?
Have you ever crashed a car? Have you ever owned a car? Okay.
Have you ever stolen a car?
Have you ever?
Stolen a car?
Okay, good. Yeah. Well, it's a good question. Have you ever? Yeah, probably from your car for a minute. You know,
A police car,
a police.
like
Okay.
a woman.
Have you ever stolen a car? Have you ever stolen a patrol, a police car? Sure, it's possible. What about this one?
Have you ever read a Harry Potter books?
Okay, have you ever read Harry Potter? Have you ever read a Harry Potter book? Have you ever
heard about Harry Potter?
Have you ever heard about Harry Potter?
Have you ever watched Harry Potter?
Movie? Have you ever watched Harry Potter? Wait.
The subliminal messages.
Okay. I pressed the wrong key. Okay.
Have you ever found money on the street?
Have you ever found money on the street?
Okay, have you ever found money on the street?
Have you ever earned money on the street?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it depends,
Well,
right? It depends. Well, selling selling mangoes.
Have you ever pick
Yes.
it out money on the street?
Yeah.
Or
Have
Any
you ever,
business, any
have you ever
business.
picked up? Have you ever picked up money on the street?
pick it? Yeah.
Picked up.
Lost. Have you ever lost money
Have
on
you
the
ever
street?
lost
No,
money?
that's very sad.
Yes. But it's a
But
possibility.
sometimes.
What
Eh,
happens?
Yes, pass to me.
Yes. I think that we all have lost some money sometimes, right?
Have you ever forgot money on the street?
Have you ever forgotten money on the street? Okay. Yes, that's another one.
Have you ever spent money on the street?
Spent money on the street. Okay, you see, there are many verbs. Okay. Have you ever?
Studying English before.
Have you studied English before? So, for example,
Have you talked
have you
talked
ever?
English? Have
you
you talked
started-
English before?
Have you taught English before? Have you spoken English before? Have you studied English before? Okay. In this case, you don't use ever because you are using before. Okay. So, okay, you can say, have you ever? That's what
Are you learning English before?
Have you
But you
learned?
forgot it.
Have you learned English before? Yes. Yes, I did, but I forgot it. Okay.
Have you ever run a marathon?
Have you ever ran a marathon? Have you ever
Marathon.
participated?
A marathon.
Okay, in a marathon, yes. But have you ever registered in a marathon? Okay.
Have you ever eaten
Have you ever
Have
eaten
you ever
tacos?
At home?
have you ever tried tacos at home?
Have you ever tried tacos at home? Have you ever eaten tacos at home? Have you ever made? Have you ever made tacos at home? Have you ever prepared tacos at home? Okay. Another one.
Have you
Se-
ever cooking
seven-
tacos at home?
Have you ever?
Cook it.
Have you
Tacos
ever
at home.
cooked tacos at home?
Cooked.
Another one.
Have you
Salad? Have you ever sold tacos at home?
Sold.
Sold.
Have you ever
Sold.
sold tacos at home?
Sold.
Yes. Okay, good. What about this one?
Have you
This is
ever
hard.
worked over 16 hours in your office?
Okay, have you ever
Worked
over 15 hours in your office? Probably yes.
Have you ever lost your life over 15 hours in your office? Yes, I do.
Well, yes, that's also true, right? Have you ever lost? Have you ever stayed over 15 hours in your office? Have you ever spent?
And
Okay, like past. Spent.
Spent over, yes.
Okay, you can say that one, right? What else?
have you ever seen the Great Wall of China?
Of China, right? Have you ever seen the Great Wall of China? Okay, that wall of China is not good, right? The wall didn't stop the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coronavirus is the second thing that
Have you ever listened?
endured a lot
Yes.
of
Have
time.
you ever traveled to Great Wall of China?
Yes. Have you ever traveled? How about this one? Have you ever?
Have you ever
Bought
had
an iPhone before?
Have you ever had an iPhone before?
Okay. Have you ever had an iPhone? Okay. Or have you had an iPhone before? Have you bought an iPhone before? Bought. Have you ever stolen, like Veronica, an iPhone before? Okay.
have
I
you
never
ever
had
gotten
an iPhone.
Okay. Have you ever had? Okay. What else? Have you ever
lost?
Have you ever?
Have you broken an iPhone before?
Have you broken an iPhone before? Have you sold an iPhone before?
Have you lost an iPhone before?
Yes.
have you ever bought?
Have you ever bought? What about this one?
Swam. Have
Swam.
you ever swam with dolphin?
Have you ever swum with dolphins?
Have you ever swum?
Have you ever swum with dolphins?
Have you ever talked to? Have you ever talked to dolphins? Have you ever?
Have you ever taken a picture with dolphins?
Have you ever fed dolphins? Have you ever given food?
Have you ever saw dolphins? Right?
Have you ever sold?
See?
Yes, sold. Well, yes, in the black market. Okay. In the black market, maybe. Have you ever
lost your wallet.
Lost your
Lost your
wallet.
wallet. Have you ever had your wallet full of money? What's that? What's that?
Have you ever somebody stolen your wallet? Maybe.
Have you ever, has somebody ever stolen your wallet? Somebody. Okay. What about this one?
Have you ever gotten asleep on your laptop?
Have you ever fallen asleep? Okay. Have you ever fallen asleep on your laptop? Okay. When you fall asleep is when you, well, you know, you are very tired and then you fall asleep. Okay. Have you ever fallen asleep on your laptop? Yes or no?
Have you ever been asleep on your laptop?
Have you ever slept? Have you ever slept on your laptop? Okay. Okay, and there are some others that you can find similar to this one, right? That they can be like kind of games. Okay, we're gonna have a. Do you have a computer and laptop, or only? Sorry, computer and phone, or just your phone in this moment?
I have the
The
computer.
have both.
You have both.
iPad.
Okay, iPad. Do you have a cell phone too?
I am just a tablet.
The tablet. Okay, good. You don't have a cell phone.
No, tablet.
Okay, but we'll see. We can probably because there is a game. Have you ever seen this game, Kahoot? No.
I never heard that.
So,
Okay, it's a game, but you will need to. Well, if we were in the classroom in a face-to-face class, then you just need a cell phone, right? And then you can see with a projector. But in a virtual class, if you have a computer and a cell phone, then you can use both. But I will show it to you later. Probably, you know, you can. Oh, let me see if we can do it now. Okay, if you have your wait. Okay, this is it. If you look in your cell phone, in the Google search, just type in Kahoot. Yes. In the Google search.
Yes.
I got it.
You got it?
Yes.
Okay. Then click where it says play Kahoot. The second link.
Okay.
Enter game pin here. You have it?
Yes.
Yes?
I'm inside right now.
Okay, now. Okay, now wait a minute.
My connection is very low.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to play a game online. Okay, ready? Okay, now.
I am on the screen of game pin and enter.
Okay, good. Now wait a minute. I will give you a pin number. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Not yet.
My screen.
Your screen, yes.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. Probably. when you enter this is what you will see in your cell phone. Game pin.
Yeah.
Gain a pin, enter.
Okay. Then when it says pin, this is the number that you have to enter. 3380463.
Okay, got it.
Got it? Okay, now. Right, okay, Ricky, who's Ricky? Well, I have George.
And what's going on? A nickname.
Write a nickname. You can write Vero, for example. Okay?
You are in.
I am Ricky.
Okay, good.
I am Beth.
Beth, Eric.
Yes.
George is there too.
Yes.
5 players.
I am Hal.
Two?
I am Hal.
Okay, yes. Diego, we have 6 players. Diego. Some more? Only 6? Okay, just let me. I will mute. Okay, can you hear me? Yes?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
Huh? No.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, good. So I will mute the sound, right? Because. Okay, ready to play? Hey, we have only 5. What happened with the other?
Okay.
Okay. Now this is the game. Okay, here we go. Did you get the questions?
Looking.
We're having a little issue here. We don't need you anymore. It's European, right? Okay, here comes the first question. Start. Okay, that's the first question. You can hike to the top of Kilimanjaro, Africa's highest mountain. In which country? Angola, Tanzania, South or Guyana? Quickly. Mark 1. Triangle, rhombus, square, or circle? 2 answers, skip. 3 answers, 4 answers, and okay.
I'm loose.
So you have 3 questions. Next.
South Africa.
Okay, Ricky is winning.
Oh,
Good,
okay.
Ricky.
So if it's your
Next one.
Africa, I lost.
Runners travel about 100 miles in a desert race called the Gobi March in which Asian country? Thailand, Sudan, China, or Turkmenistan? 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Only one answer. Okay, so we have the correct one, China. Nobody guessed.
I'm really bad about
Okay,
this one.
Rick is still winning.
Only
Good.
Ricky knows that.
Lake Constance lies on the border between Switzerland, Germany, and which other country? Belgium, Portugal, Czech Republic, or Austria? The border of Switzerland, Germany, which country? 2, 1. Okay, we have 3 correct answers. 3 correct answers. Good. Okay, Ricky is still winning. Good. Eve is the second one, and Eric third place. You can hang glide over the city of Rio de Janeiro in which South American country? Paraguay, Brazil, Chile, or Nicaragua? Where is that? 1 answers. 5. Okay, only 1 wrong answer. We have 5 correct answers. Okay, good. Now George is in. Veronica is in. Next. Climbers can explore the eyes of the Athabasca Glacier in Alberta. In which country? Canada, Russia, Norway, or Germany? The question is here if you want to see it.
No.
Done. God, Ricky, you're good in geography. Social studies teacher. Okay, right now Ricky is winning. Next. 6 question. You can go bungee jumping on South Island. Which country located in the South Pacific? Thailand, India, New Zealand, Yemen.
No ni idea.
Remember that when you answer, if you are the first one to answer, you get more points. If you are the second, less points, right? So the first one who answers gets more points. Right now we have only correct answers. Let's see. And that was Jorge. Okay, good. Next. Kayakers can paddle on lane by car. Siberia, in which country? Okay, so we have 3 correct answers.
Russia.
Okay, good. Now, Beth, you're going to the second place. Eric, what happened? You're falling behind.
That is so difficult.
One of the tallest statues in the world. Which country of South America?
Namibia.
I lost.
On Ricky. Okay. Mont Blanc Massif is located on the border between France, Switzerland, and what other country? Next. 1 correct answer.
Italy.
Pretty lost.
The last one. This is the geographic audio. Mary, third place. Ed, second place. And the winner is
Ricky. Very difficult.
Very difficult places.
huh? It's difficult.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well done, Richie.
Well done, Ricky, yes. Okay. Okay, here, you know, there are some other games about word signs. This is because there are others. There are others about movies, about music. This is just National Geographic.
Teacher, and when do you think? Is the same for all
No, no.
games? So,
Every time that you play is different.
and where do you find it? The things.
Yeah, it's in internet. Right? It's a free game, right? It's a free game.
Oh, that's great.
Yes. That you can play with the family.
I like
practice.
it.
Yes, it's very nice, and it's free. It's free, so you can practice anytime you want and have fun, and at the same time you learn, right?
Yes, it's interesting. It's
Yes.
interesting.
It's a very interesting
For
game.
the quarantine is very good.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. You know, you can play sometime with the family, but you need a computer and cell phones, right? Or computers, right? If you have 2 computers, 3 computers, or your cell phones, it's better. Okay. For example, if you see, for example, you can play online. I can check the answers. I can see everything what you're doing, and you are using your cell phone, right? So you have a computer and cell phone. So
Okay.
if everybody has a computer and a cell phone, it's better. Okay. But
Okay.
it's just for
But it's great.
fun, for the stress. Okay, good. And I have one more to show you. This is about vocabulary, okay? How to practice vocabulary also through videos. I'll show you a little bit of this one. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Surprise for
Yes,
Ah,
friends.
you. Pack your bags.
Oh no! You guys aren't supposed to get divorced for 7
Hitting this huge milestone, we are making this Fluency Week, which I'm going to tell you more about in just a little bit, but let's get into the lesson first.
Have I got a surprise for you? Pack your bags.
Okay, can you see well? Can you hear well?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Have I got a surprise for you? Pack your bags.
Bag is a general term for different types of containers you use to transport your clothes or other belongings. When you're traveling, your bag is where you carry what you need for your trip. Other types of bags are a suitcase, duffel, purse, backpack, etc. If you're traveling, all
Have I got a surprise for you? Pack your bags.
Bag is a general term for different types of containers you use to transport your clothes or other belongings. When you're traveling, your bag is where you carry what you need for your trip. Other types of bags are a suitcase, duffel.
Okay, so this is a suitcase, a duffel, okay.
Purse, backpack, etc.
This is a backpack, the one that we usually use here for notebooks, books, okay,
I
computers.
never heard duffel. What is duffel?
The duffel is it's like the bag before.
Your clothes or other belongings. When you're traveling, your bag is where you carry what you need for your trip. Other types of bags are a suitcase, duffel, purse.
Okay, the duffel is the like the tube. Yes,
Okay.
that one. This is the duffel.
Ah, okay, the duffel. Okay, thank you.
It's like a
Term for
sports bag,
Like a what?
like a sports.
Yes, exactly.
different
Okay,
types of containers you use to transport your clothes or other belongings. When you're traveling, your bag is where you carry what you need for your trip. Other types of bags are a suitcase, duffel, purse, backpack, etc. If you're traveling, all of these bags we mentioned would be called your luggage.
Okay, luggage or baggage is in general. Luggage and baggage are synonyms, okay? Luggage or baggage,
which have virtually the same meaning. And to pack your bag means to fill your bag with clothes and other items you need for traveling.
Pack your bags.
Where are we going?
Anywhere. Joshua Tree, Space Camp, the Baseball Hall of Fame, everything you and I have always wanted to do but haven't been able to because of this ridiculous family.
Well, if you see him, tell him to pack his bags. We are going to Minsk.
Minsk?
Minsk. It's in Russia.
I know where Minsk is.
Also, sometimes we say pack your bags as an expression to say we're leaving a place, especially after an argument or disagreement. An inn is a small, usually privately owned hotel. Vermont is a state in New England, in the northeast of the United States that borders on New York. There are many types of accommodation that you can find when you travel. You surely know what a hotel is, but have you heard of these other common examples? A bed and breakfast, or B&B, similar to an inn, but this can even be extra rooms in one's home that they rent to tourists and may include some meals. Motel, a cheap, basic hotel that usually is just used to stop and sleep while traveling a long distance by car. All-inclusive, a big resort that usually has its own services and restaurants, so you are not required to leave the property. These usually have food and alcoholic drinks included in the price, and are popular when people want to travel without any worries. When you travel, what's your favorite type of accommodation? Practice your English by writing it in the comments below, and look what other viewers have said.
Okay, so you see these are other kinds of videos where you can find in YouTube also practice vocabulary about traveling, right? Specific, if you see, for example, that's why sometimes you say, I don't understand. And sometimes it's not that you don't understand. Sometimes it's the vocabulary that we need, right? It is very important to have like in Spanish, to have let's say a lot of vocabulary to express our ideas, okay, in different topics. Okay?
Okay.
Good. So then these are some videos and ways that you can practice during this quarantine, right? And
friends.
Yes. Practice your English.
Friends, everybody talk very faster.
Yes, but if you have the captions, then you can practice the listening and the reading at the same time, right? But friends, probably they speak fast, but the vocabulary they use is not complicated. Okay, so that's why it's a nice program to learn English actually. Okay, so if you have the chance to watch this TV series in YouTube with the subtitles, with the captions, English, listen in English and read in English, then it's going to be better. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so then before we go, we're gonna see just the last thing we have to do. I think is this one. Practice your English with friends. Okay, so that's the one that you can. Okay. Now, this is, for example, this one is from the quiz, from the final test. There is a listening. Okay, we're going to do it together.
Listen to the conversations. Check the correct answers. 1.
Can you hear?
I just love my new apartment.
That's great, Jen.
Yes.
What do you like about it?
Everything. First of all, it's not as noisy as my old apartment.
Yeah, it was pretty noisy.
And another thing, it has 2 bathrooms. My family visits me often, so it'll be more convenient.
That's good. And what's the rent like?
That's what I like the most. It's not as expensive as my old apartment. I can finally start saving some money.
2.
I was late to work again today. There's just too much traffic.
I know. And then there are never enough parking spaces.
Exactly. I can never find a place to park my car.
So, Seth, why don't you move downtown? You could live near your office.
I'd like to. The problem is, I really can't afford to live downtown. It's too expensive.
But at least you could save some money by walking to work.
3.
I wish I could find a new apartment. I'm ready for a change.
Why, Karen? What's wrong with the place you're living now?
Well, it's dingy and cramped. I don't know why I rented it in the first place. I mean, it's very safe and private. I just wish it weren't so small.
What kind of place are you looking for exactly?
Some place that's more spacious, but not too expensive.
Good luck.
4.
So, Doug, how do you like your new apartment?
I love it. It's great.
What do you like about it?
Do you remember how dark my old apartment was?
Yeah, it was kind of depressing.
Well, my new apartment is on the top floor, so it's nice and bright.
Is there anything you don't like?
Some of the apartments on the first floor have a small garden, and I'd like to grow flowers or maybe a few vegetables. So I kind of wish I lived on the first floor.
I guess you can't have everything.
Okay. Wanna listen again? Okay, answer. Jen likes her new apartment because
it is cheaper than her old apartment.
It has 2 bedrooms.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper.
It has 2 bedrooms.
It's cheaper than her
cheaper.
old apartment.
Than they had her apartment.
Okay, the last
The
one.
third.
The last one?
No,
Yes.
the
Yes.
first one, because the family visit her.
No,
No,
it's cheaper because
so
it's
compare
cheaper.
the prices.
Cheaper than the her apartment.
Listen to the conversations. Check the correct answers. 1.
I just love my new apartment.
That's great, Jen. What do you like about it?
Everything. First of all, it's not as noisy as my old apartment.
Yeah, it was pretty noisy.
And another thing, it has 2 bathrooms. My family visits me often, so it'll be more convenient.
That's good. And what's the rent like?
That's what I like the most. It's not as expensive as my old apartment. I can finally start saving some money.
More expensive. They are cheaper.
2.
Okay, it's not as expensive
They
as
are talking-
my old apartment. Yes, Eric?
It's cheaper than the
It's cheaper than her old apartment, yes.
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Seth wants to live downtown because
He works there.
He works
He
there.
works there.
Karen apartment is
Too small.
too small,
Too
right?
small.
She says so small. And the last one, Doe wishes his new apartment where?
On the first floor. On the first floor.
Okay. Let's see. Show answers. Okay. The first one, the number 4 is on the first floor. Too small, correct. He works there and it's cheaper than her old apartment. Okay, good. So that's the listening. Okay, good. Let's see, we have time for one more. Vocabulary. Sorry. Too fast. Okay, good. We have, I love my neighborhood. It's very dangerous.
Safe. It's very safe.
Very safe, okay? Obviously, right? Dangerous is negative.
Yes.
Inconvenient is a negative
It's
adjective.
negative, yes.
Okay, so.
It's the only word positive.
In this
Because it's the hood.
Yes, it's the hood. Yes. It's my hometown, homie. All right. Okay, the next one. I live on a very busy street. It can get a little bit
Noisy.
Noisy, right? Yes, because it's very busy, a lot of cars, people, so traffic,
Yes.
noisy.
Yes.
Okay. 3.
It's convenient to have
It's
parking space.
convenient to have parking spaces near my farm. Yes, convenient, right? Not comfortable because,
What is noisy?
Noisy is, for example, when there is a...
It's relaxed.
No, noisy is when there is more sound.
It has a lot of
Sounds that are not, sounds that are not good for your ear. Okay. Okay, but if the sound is good for your ears, okay. But when there is too much, then
when it's a combination to music and all the stuff.
Exactly, right. Or if everybody's talking at the same time and you hear other noises in the in this station, it's noisy. Okay. Next one. Our house is modern and very bright. It has
huge window.
Huge windows. Huge is very
Very big.
Enormous. Okay?
Enormous. And cramped, what is that?
Cramped is, for example, when you have in the window, you have objects that obstruct the vision. Okay, that is cramped. Saturated, right? With other things. For example, some people put flowers, plants, pictures, and other things on the windows, right? And then you don't see very well, or the light doesn't come in very well. So then that is cramped. Okay? So in this case, our house is modern and very bright. It has huge windows.
Huge
Huge.
windows, right?
Enormous. Well, let's see. Okay, so we have huge, enormous, big, convenient, noisy, and safe. Okay. So you are getting ready, okay? Okay, one more and then we're done. So how many we have here? 3. Oops, sorry. Okay, completed sentence is just not enough and the words given, okay? This is what we were practicing at the beginning of the week. Okay, Eric, read the first one.
Okay. Our apartment is too small. There are not enough rooms.
Okay, everybody agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I am agree.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. The next one, Ricky.
Okay, people can see into our house. There is not privacy, not enough privacy.
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 Privacy. Okay, people can see into our house. There is not enough privacy. This one?
Enough privacy. Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. And the last one, let's see, Carlos.
Okay, my car is too small. It doesn't have enough space.
Enough space. This one?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. Let's see the answers that we have. Good. Okay, people. There you go. Excellent. Well done. Okay. Then do your test. You can start doing it now. And remember that Friday is the last day. And if you haven't finished the other sections, tomorrow we can do it. Okay, tomorrow we're gonna do the other ones, and I have other activities that we can practice vocabulary and other questions that you have. Okay, tomorrow is our last class. Okay, tomorrow is the last class, and then Friday is the last day to finish the course. Okay, and then you will get more information later. When I think that after Holy Week, after Semana Santa, Holy Week, you will start the other course, right? Hopefully, right? Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much. Have a good night. See you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you. It's very interesting.
See you tomorrow. Okay,
See you tomorrow.
Good. Bye-bye.
Okay, good night.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Porque las